Hi, in this video, I'm going to go over how to tune your guitar. Let's talk about three scenarios. One is tuning to standard tuning, two is tuning to yourself, and then three is tuning with others. For standard tuning, it's the easiest to get going because you can use an app to get you started. There are lots of different tuners out there in the market. There are ones that you can buy at a store that is kind of like a physical tuner that you can carry with you. And nowadays, there's a lot of different apps available as well. Right now I've got the Rock Prodigy app open and we have a tuner in there. There's also one that I like called ClearTune. And so there's lots of apps in the market and you can find the one that works best for you. All right, now let's talk about how to tune your guitar up. So in this case, we have 6 letters going across the bottom of the screen. E, A, D, G, B, and E. Each of those correspond to the strings of your guitar. Our guitar strings are E, A, D, G, B, and E. Let's start with the low E string. That's the thickest string. All right, you can see that when I plucked it, the needle stabilized. Let's do it again. And it says I'm below the E note, and I'm actually playing what's called a D sharp note. So I'm going to turn the tuning peg so that my string goes up. Turning away from you brings it up, and turning towards you brings it down. Let's tune it up. There it is. It says I'm okay. Let's do the A string. Now, real quick, tuning can be a little bit confusing at first, and it takes a little time to get used to, but don't worry. Work through it, and you'll be good to go. Let's do the A string now. Look at that, it says I'm over here, which means I'm too sharp. It's over on the right side. So I need to bring the note down. There it is. So one tip on tuning with a tuner is pluck the note, let it ring, and then watch the needle as you turn the knob. So I'm gonna pluck the D string now, and I'm gonna just let the needle stabilize. So I can see it's a little bit to the right of the center, which means it's sharp or too high. So I need to bring the note down. So I'm going to go to the D tuning peg and turn it towards me so the note goes down. And there it is. I only had to pluck it once, and I just plucked it, watched the needle, and turned the knob till it got in the right spot. Let's check it again. It says it's okay. All right, now let's do G. All right, G is on the right side of the center, so I need to turn it towards me so the note will go down again. Let's try it. There it is. All right, it was having a little bit of trouble recognizing it first, and that was because I had my guitar set on the neck pickups. That was with this toggle switch set to here. You're going to get the best recognition if you use the bridge pickup. So I put my switch all the way back here. The bridge pickup has a lot more treble to it, and so it picks up on what are called the overtones, and it makes it easier for the program to recognize it. Okay, so that was G. Let's double check it one more time. Yep, we're good to go. Now let's do B. All right, it says it's a little bit to the right of the center, so I'm going to bring it down. There it is, it's okay. One more time. Yep, okay, last string, E. Says that one is also to the right, so I need to bring the note down. There it is, says it's okay. Boom. So going through the strings once will get you close, but by the time you get to that last one, everything may have shifted, so you have to balance it out. Try going back up and then down one more time. Let's double check. E, the thinnest string. Okay. B, the next one is good. G is okay. D is okay. A, there we go, just a little bit off. Yep, and E. All right, it says I'm good to go. Well, I hope that helps. That was tuning to standard tuning with a tuner. The other way to tune is using your guitar to tune to itself. This is the part that gets really difficult for people at first because your ears haven't developed yet. What we want to do is we want to go to the 5th fret of the E string to tune our A string. And you want to make them both sound exactly the same. This is really tough at first. So for now, I recommend just using a tuner. But let's go through it all. At least get your E string tuned either to someone that you're playing with or to a tuner, and then you can tune the rest of the guitar to itself. If you don't have a tuner and you're just by yourself, you don't have to worry about so much tuning your E string to any note. You're just going to tune the rest of your strings to wherever your E is at, and then your guitar is at least in tune. So I'm going to kind of move the notes out real quick. I'm just going to move them all down. That one up. All right, so we've got our E string. I'm going to tune the E string to the tuner. There we go. It says it was too high. It was on the right side, so I brought it on down. Now I'm going to tune the rest of the strings to that one string. To do that, I'm going to go on the E string up to the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press down and let that note ring. And while it's ringing, I'm going to pluck the A string open. So you have 2 strings ringing at once. And then you're going to adjust it by holding down your finger here and then reach over and adjust it. If you're not sure which way to go, bring the note so that you're sure it's definitely below it. And then just bring it on up until it kind of settles like calm water. That sounds pretty close. Let's double check it. There it is, nice and calm. Yeah. So if you're not sure, bring the note below and then go back up. Then we're going to repeat that process on all the strings. On the A string, we're going to go to the 5th fret, and then we're going to pluck the open D string, letting them ring together. We can hear that they're clashing, so it's not in tune. So I'm going to tune it on up. Make sure it's below so you know which way to go, and bring it on up. There it is. All right. For the next string, I'm going to go to the D string, 5th fret, and pluck the open G string. Make sure you know which way to go, so I'm going to put it below, so it's nice and obvious. All right, and there we are. Okay, next is where it gets a little bit different. Not a big change. You're just going to the 4th fret of the G string and tuning the B string to that note. Okay, and now I've got them pretty close. I'm going to finish the last one at the 5th fret of the B string and the open E string. All right, and now I'm going to double check my tuning to make sure it's really fine tuned. So I'm going to pluck the open E string, just do it to the tuner for this video. So, all right, it says it's okay. 5th fret of the E string and the open A string ringing together. Make sure it's nice and calm. Okay, now I'm going to go to the 4th fret to tune the B string from the G string. Sounds good. And last one, back to the 5th fret. Perfect. I'm in tune with myself. So that's how you tune your guitar to itself. That's how you tune to a tuner. And what you want to do is if you're playing with people, you can either all tune up to a tuner, or you guys can make sure at least one note is in tune and then tune your guitar to that. Let us know if you have any questions. We're happy to help you out. And that's tuning.